shoulders aren't just about looks. They're all about posture, control, and balance. Welcome to, in a nutshell, Gym Basics Edition. Today, we'll be working on your confidence by building your bolder shoulders. Disclaimer, this video is for beginners coming into the gym for the first time. I might be wrong, I might be right with my knowledge, but I am willing to learn. Fitness gurus, don't come at me, alright? So now we're talking about your shoulders. We're going to be starting with the traditional overhead press. So Nat right here has a pair of dumbbells in her hands, which she's going to be using for her overhead press. So she's going to prepare herself to start in a start position. So one quick tip is to make sure that you do not start in a position like that. Why? It causes a lot of strain on the shoulders. It's not good for overall joint health. You want to be bringing it towards the front slightly. 30 to 45 degrees is a safe gauge. The head of the dumbbell should be hovering right above your shoulders, and as you push up towards the sky, a good cue for yourself is to bring your bicep close to your ears. Okay, and she's going to bring it down slowly, and she's going to exhale as she pushes it up towards the sky again and bring it down very slowly. One more thing to take note of is when she presses it up towards the sky is to make sure that you yourself are stacking the joints over here. You don't want it to be too far forward this way or too far back this way, because it's going to cause injuries as well. Okay, she's going to bring it back down slowly, and that's how you do a shoulder press. Okay, so we're going to be doing the lateral raise to be targeting the side delt of the shoulder. She's going to stand upright. She's going to brace her core so that she doesn't have a slouch position towards the front or overextending too far back. Okay, shoulders are going to be in neutral. She's going to aim to hit the corners of the room with the lateral raise. So as she's pulling up, there should be a slight bend in the elbows as she's leading with the elbows up towards the corners this way and coming back down. So a few things to take note of would be not to do it so high, going up, then going up, yes. So you shouldn't be doing it all the way up here. This is just don't. Okay, so make sure you are doing it in a controlled manner where you're activating just the side delt. Same thing as before. Exhale as you exit. Inhale as you're coming back down. You don't want to be rocking too much front and back when you're doing the exercise. You should be sturdy. Okay? For lateral raises, it's a very humbling exercise, so please start light before you move on to something heavy. Here's a quick tip. When you're doing your lateral raises, make sure you do not shrug when you're doing it like this, because you'll be targeting the traps instead of the side delts. So relax, stay in posture, pull up slowly, bring it down slowly. Okay, so as you're pulling, you want to stack your joints to make sure that it's a fluid motion from start to end. Okay, so your shoulders and elbows will be aligned, your wrists and your elbows will be aligned as well. Position. You're going to stack your joints, shoulder, elbow, and your wrist. Here's a tip of the day. You can control your diet without overthinking it too much. You don't need to eat the most perfect meal, you just need to know what's good for your body. You can always start small by choosing whole grains. You can have more vegetables, you can prioritize your protein, and you can also choose to cut out your sugary drinks. Your food fuels your progress. You don't have to restrict it, you just need to make it count. Always remember to start light. Your shoulders aren't the biggest muscles, so leading with too much weight at the start will cause injuries in the long run. You have now learned all of the basics, so it's all about showing up, staying consistent, and building the best version of yourself. Remember, it's always about your posture and control. That is where the real strength lies. Thank you for watching In a Nutshell, Gym Basics Edition. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to stick to your exercise plans. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, go check them out.